was your day?
How was your day? I really miss Mexico.
Yeah, me too. What was your favorite part about Mexico?
The beaches. Oh, and the views. And the people too. Yeah. What about you?
I really just missed, like, the excursions. We went to Chichen Itza and learned about the pyramids and the Mayans and all of that stuff.
Oh yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, and then we went to the cenote and got to swim a little bit. That was real interesting. That was dope.
Yeah.
But you know what I missed the most, though?
The food. Yeah. We ate really good.
Anyway, what are we gonna eat tonight?
Fajitas. Yeah.
All right, first thing we're gonna get this marinade together for these flank steaks, for these fajitas. All right, so we're gonna start with our spices. First, you have your ground black pepper. Then you have your cumin. You have a little bit of oregano here. A little bit of garlic powder. A little bit of chili powder. A little bit of onion powder. A little bit of paprika. And then we have our pink Himalayan salt. We're gonna blend that all together and start making our spice blend. Now over here we have our whole onion, probably just use half. We have our avocado for making guacamole for later. You have your fresh garlic cloves, and then you have your lime, fresh from the garden, fresh from the trees. Okay, and then you have your red wine vinegar and your Worcestershire sauce. Okay. All of this is going to create the marinade that's going to go on the steak. We also have our agave sauce, agave nectar. You can use honey. Some people use honey, but because of my dietary restrictions, I do the agave. And then you have your deli mustard. Any kind of deli mustard, it's kind of to your taste. So that is the basics. And then you have your peppers. I have green, I have orange, and yellow, and a red. Now you want to take that and just mix it up very well. And you want to add about 2 cups of olive oil, and don't forget your lime juice. And then you want to just pour that right over your meat and just kind of get it in there. Now when you're doing this, make sure that you are saving a little bit of your marinade so you can put it over your vegetables. And actually, if you want to marinate this overnight, don't add the lime juice because the citrus will cook it. Then you want to get in there and you just want to rub your meat and just get it all over everything. Make sure that it's getting on both sides. Make sure that it is going to be ready to marinate for at least about 3 hours, and then let it sit, and so it just kind of marinates in those juices. Then you want to take your garlic cloves and get those peeled and get those in there. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to grate the garlic straight over the meat, and you grate it up and put it over there. You want to grate about a good 3 or 4 cloves, right over the meat. See, when you grate it right over the meat and you put it right in there, you can really taste the garlic. And I don't know if you like garlic or not, but over here we love us some garlic. So you just kind of rub it all in there and make sure that you're getting it all over and in the crevices. Then you cover it up, put it in the fridge, and chop your onions. Get your onions chopped. I don't know how much onion you like. If you like a lot more onion, I'm just going to use a half of the onion because I don't need that many onions. But you can use how much you like. You want to chop these onions probably about a 1/4 inch thick, about as thick as you're going to chop your peppers. Just kind of slice them through, And like I said, you can use the whole onion if you want to. I don't need that many onions. And now we're gonna slice our peppers. Get that going. Make sure you get all the guts out, get all the seeds out, and you can wash the seeds out too. Just to get all of that out. And then you want to just slice it. Okay. So you do want to slice it thin, about a 1/4 inch thick again. Just to kind of keep everything uniform. You don't want it too much thicker than that because it's got to fit in your fajita. So the peppers that you get, doesn't really matter the color of the peppers that you get. Really, I just like the festive look of all of the different colors. But if you only have 2 colors, that's fine. If you only want to use green, that's fine. But you want to take your paring knife and get all of those guts out and stuff because you don't want the seeds and stuff in there. So just, slice it up really good. And if you're not an experienced slicer, you want to go a little slower than this. So, you go to your skill level. Don't try to match anybody else's. Slice them pretty thin. Get them all in the bowl. And I'm going to slice my green up a little bit. Don't forget to wash them off first for people, but that should be a given. Get my green all sliced up here. Put it all in there, and then you want to try to get a good little toss. Mix it up a little bit. So we're going to put the marinade on it later, those same stuff that we saved. Alright guys, I'm about to do these fajitas real quick, and I'm about to put them on the fire, but it's kind of a windy day, so I got to let this fire get down a little bit. Built the fire and was doing some prep work, and it already burnt down my fire. So you guys got to kind of take that into account. On a windy day, your fire is going to burn a lot faster. So you got to kind of think about that when you're building your fire. I got to let this fire die down to about, so when it starts turning nice and white. And then I'm going to put my pans over here, swivel my pans around, do my vegetables up on this one, and do my steak down here. Shouldn't take my steak too long, so I'm going to try to drop my pan right here down a little bit more so I can sizzle and saute my vegetables. Okay? And then put that back on there and do the tortillas. Pretty quick, simple meal, guys. Now you want to just take the marinade that you saved. Remember, we saved a little bit. You want to stir it up a little bit if it's a little congealed and everything. And then you're just going to kind of drizzle it over your vegetables, lightly. And, just give it a quick little toss with your hands just to get it coated. You want it on the vegetables as well because it's going to help them break down and get that translucent look and a little bit more flavoring. So as you can see, skirt steak is about done. Flip that a couple times and it's about done. I put the pan over there so it'll start getting hot, so when I throw my vegetables on there, it'll start sizzling. Hopefully that should go kind of quick. And then I want to take this meat off, slice it, cut it in pieces, and then throw it in there with the vegetables and just make my whole fajita mix. All right. Rest of it on there. Spread it out.
Alright, so this is my first time trying this pan right here, and I've kind of seen it's cocked back to the side, so my oil is pooling right here. So, that's something that you have to figure out. This a little bit accomplish that. Let the smoke around. But this sizzling, I'm going to move this a little bit closer to the thing. As the fire is kind of dying down, I'm going to need some more heat, so I'm going to move it a little bit closer, and it's moving it down. I might move this one out the way altogether for a minute, and then kind of bring it back when I need to do the tortillas.
Time to slice up our skirt steak for our stuff. I'm trying to see which way the grain is going and cut against the grain so it'll be more tender. The grain seems to be going this way. It's kind of hard. It's going to be kind of hard to cut against the grain. So what I'm going to do is go at an angle to the grain. Against it, man. I'm gonna make my pieces about maybe a ½ inch thick. Need a real sharp knife like the one I have right here. Try to go more against the grain. This one. There you go. Now it's sliced up. Now it's ready to go back in my pan.
That's perfect. You like it plain like that? Like I do. When I order from the restaurant, I just kind of throw that on there. But sometimes I might add a little guacamole at the bottom, maybe some sliced avocado or something like that. I hit it with a little salsa or some kind of little sauce. I don't really like sour cream. You can hit it with cheese and all of that stuff, but you know, I kind of like it the raw way, especially fresh off the grill. This thing is awesome. It's bomb. You really taste the marinade in the steak when you eat it just plain. Yep. So what else could you want? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Quick after work meal. You know, you got the tortillas, you got your fajitas mix. It takes a little bit of prep time, but not that much, truthfully. I mean, you know, you want to marinate your steak, but other than that, you know, that's about it. So this is fire, fresh and fire. Salud. Come back, you know, give me a holler.